So by now, many of you have already heard about a drive-by happening at Drake's mansion. And as it stands right now, there's no word on motive. Only thing that's known is that a security guard was hit and he's in serious condition right about now. So any conversation we have about this or any opinion we share about this is just pure speculation at this point. But one thing I'll say is I've said this on previous videos regarding the Drake and Kendrick Lamar rap battle, is that we always said that we wanted to remain on wax. We wanted it to remain about the music. And because look, I lived during the Tupac and Biggie beef. And historically, we learned, once we started looking back, we learned that they used to be friends and then they somehow had a falling out. And so the beef was really just between them, but the media turned it into an East Coast, West Coast thing. And that actually made it more of a dangerous scenario, not just for Biggie and Tupac, but also for other artists. In fact, I believe there was an artist that was in New York shooting a music video, and they were threatened by, I guess, some locals because they were in their city, and here they were from the West Coast. So, it can really spread. Now we're in the social media era, and you have Kendrick and Drake superstars battling it out. And there's two sides to this. I think it's great still for hip hop. I was listening to someone who mentioned that this is really forcing both of these artists to continue to have bars and show how good they are lyrically. And it may even influence others to push the envelope lyrically. And so that in turn helps hip hop because we're getting more art out of this, even though, yes, some of the things they're saying are quite low. I mean, they're talking about each other's parents, their children, and other possibly criminal things are being mentioned. So, it's pretty low. I think Jill Scott tweeted this where she said it's low, but also there's some high flies here, So lyrically, it's great to hear, but some of the subject matter is pretty low. But having said that, like I said, if it remains on wax, I believe that this is a great thing for hip hop for the most part. But if it steps outside of that, that's when we have a problem. So hopefully this Drake pow pow is not something related to the diss tracks. Because like I said, we are in a new era of social media. You have people out there who may just act on their own, thinking they are somehow being a champion for a Kendrick Lamar or for a Drake, and then kind of do things on their own that are illegal. And Kendrick may have obviously never co-signed on that, because what Kendrick did a particular song against Drake, and he actually put up a photo of Drake's home. So some people are saying that he doxed Drake, and maybe that's how possibly someone was able to figure out where Drake lived and then possibly perform this act. Again, this is pure speculation. We have no idea what this particular situation is about. Again, I don't believe Kendrick Lamar has anything to do with this. I don't believe this was ever his intention. I believe he just wants to keep this on wax. And another incident that happened was Drake's store, I believe in London, was vandalized. So, this very viral battle is spreading. And so maybe it is time to kind of take a break from it so it doesn't spread even more. So we don't have a repeat of two of our greatest artists being taken away from us prematurely, because arguably Drake and Kendrick both are two of our greats of this era. So, we need them here, whether you like one or the other. We need them both here. They are both contributing to hip hop culture in the way that they choose to. Of course, we can debate on that all night, all day, because I know some people feel like Drake does not understand the culture, but Look, at the end of the day, he is considered one of the biggest artists of this era. I believe he was recognized as the biggest artist of the decade. So he's here, he's contributing, and it's okay to celebrate that. And of course, it's okay to celebrate Kendrick Lamar. He is a great talent, a great lyricist. But like I said, I just hope this stays on wax. And yes, I think maybe now is the time to put a pause on this. But share your comments below. What are your thoughts on this? I'm Stacey Brewer, and this is H Blues Word. Peace.